Hello, beautiful people of Brussels. Actually, my biggest fear is I cannot say it right now because my friends have very concrete, ready fears they can talk about. My fear is like just being nervous to talk to so many people right now here. I think that will be the most factual one. I don't know I have too many other fears, but hopefully we'll be talking about some of them here today. And by the way, my name is Dana. I'm from Iraqi Kurdistan region. I'm studying at the University of Durham, studying anthropology right now. Excuse me, I know my friends are waiting to ask questions, and this is my second time, so sorry. But I have to disagree very strongly on one point with you. I'm coming from, yes, I'm coming from Hăڵەbjە.
It's the second time,
Right. No, this is, I agreed. I'm coming from Hăڵەbjە, and I think, right, and Elif would know what I'm going to say. Saddam Hussein, that you just said, his removal served chaos in the region. I think.
But not in your part. Your part is a miracle, Kurdistan.
No. Just let me finish my point. Sorry. So Saddam Hussein, in 16th of March in 1988, attacked Hăڵەbjە, which is my hometown. I was not born there, but it's my hometown. My father, my family, everyone's coming from there. He attacked Hăڵەbjە. He killed 5,000 people in 2 hours. He killed 182,000 Kurds in 8 years. He attacked the Shiites in the south, and he killed thousands and hundreds of thousands of them. This is Saddam Hussein. So you might have been, sitting here in Europe in peace, in harmony, but Saddam Hussein was doing all these atrocities. And actually, if Bashar al-Assad, had been prevented in the first year of the revolution, where people were going out in peaceful demonstrations, asking for peace, for democracy, for pluralism, singing, clapping, and Assad had not been allowed by the Western powers to remain there and just kill disproportionately the peaceful protesters, you would not have ISIS. Look, I'm not justifying ISIS, but ISIS was an answer, a Sunni extremist answer to all the atrocities that Assad did, which now turned, of course, into a disease that has caught Europe and the world. And by the way, refugees are not that simply, just let me finish that point. Refugees are not that simply a product of internal problems. Elif Şəfəq is a Turk. She's from Turkey, and I'm a Kurd. And you know that when the British and the French divided Middle East, brought a map and said, let's divide this place. Okay? They brought a pen and divided Kurdistan, which was a land, 40 million people, on Turkey, Syria, Iran, and Iraq. And since then, we have been having problems, fights, killings, atrocities. And of course, who's paying now? The streets of Brussels, the streets of Berlin and Paris, and the capitals of Europe. They are paying the price right now. Why? Because the PKK supporters and the AKP supporters, the Turkish supporters, are always on the cities, on the streets, fighting each other. Why? Because you imported the problem of Kurdish, Turkish, Sunni, Shiite problems, but they are not internal. Because in a way, Europe created it. Europe went there, created the problem. Now you have these refugees from there coming here and exporting their problems to Europe. What the sense of you saying is like, there is a different land out there, imaginary land, and here is Europe, and these people are coming from there, exporting their problems to us. It's not totally like that. It's totally a different picture.
Sorry, but I have to... But why do you think that I don't agree with you here? I was beginning to say precisely this, how Europe created the problems.
What I'm going to say is that there is a big difference between politically incorrect and being incorrect. The problem with the people like yourselves is that you say things saying, this is politically incorrect, but I will say it, but the problem is that they're incorrect. For example, when you say the enemy, we have an enemy. And I know you don't go in further details to explain who is the real enemy, but who's the enemy really? Is it Islam? Is it the Muslims?
Sorry guys,
sorry.
It's really for the next 5 hours debate on which we don't have booked this room. I guess that the audience would stay here, but sorry.
I think we are doing
our
the right
time
thing.
is
we are
over.
Debating, we are talking, and we enjoy debating. I think it's much better than the last talk where we just